A lot of people ask me, how have you predicted some of the things that have happened in the world, but also, can every prediction come true? Yes and no. Here's the thing, you guys. We all were created with intuition, right? And it literally is proven through the scientific atomic level of the use of our third eye, our pineal gland. The fact that we've been told since we were young to trust our gut, which isn't some folklore that's been traveling through ancient civilizations up until now. Our gut, quite literally in science, is our second brain, right? As within, so without. Whatever we feed ourselves affects our brain and the clarity that we receive, right? Whether we have a foggy mind or not, it shows on the outside, but it also affects our intuition. And our pineal gland, our third eye, is located in the same area as where our brain is, right? So it's all linked. But when it comes to prediction, something that we have to understand is that time is not linear. And some of you guys know this, right? The past, present, and future are all happening at once. That's why many souls have experienced similar incarnations, right? A bunch of people on the planet have a strong connection to feeling that they were Anubis, for example, in a past life. How can that be? Because the past, present, and future are all happening at once. All these different generations are playing out. And so it's important to remember here, because I'm sharing a lot and I don't want to confuse you guys, because time is not linear. It's all happening at once. Predictions are in alignment with the collective, and specifically the collective consciousness. Fate will have fixed points in time with which it will appear in our personal lives, but also with events on the world stage. But due to free will, it almost conjuncts within the collective consciousness the way in which time plays out. So for example, something that's very fixed is the fact that the Mayan calendar states that the end of the world was 2012. But if we take the Mayan calendar and connect it to the current calendar that we use, the end of the world wasn't 2012, it was 2020. It was the end of an old world, the end of a previous older consciousness. So that was a fixed point in fate, right? So we have to understand, when it comes to predictions, sometimes psychic mediums like myself, channelers, will predict a certain event or time frame for certain things. But disclaimer, dependent on one's free will, if it's a personal reading, or the collective consciousness, which oftentimes are linked together, the collective and what the collective experiences, again, as within, so without, it can affect the timing in which things manifest. So this is something to just keep in mind.